Hello everyone and nice to meet you. My name is ATM Teaches Math and today we're going to talk about a new video of C++, not Python. And my good friend here called Sahil gave me a comment of the previous video that I've just have posted about 2 hours ago, and he said that this has no sound, which is true, and I did not check it, and the brightness was kind of too high, so I changed my device to the tablet. Instead of computer PowerPoint system, I changed to a Samsung Note system, so this won't have problems. And the people who thought this will be magic, this problem of C++ is called magic pouch, so that's why I call it magic. But do not leave before I tell you the question. The question is not that easy. The question is called magic pouch, and we have 9 numbers, A1, A2, all the way to A9, and we pick 7 numbers, and we need to make that sum 100. And now I start with this magic pouch. This is a very mathematical problem, and copyright to 2024 ATM Math, which is always me. So, ATM Teaches Math, now starting C++. Contents: introduction, greeting, idea, flowchart, and conclusions. For people who do not know what flowchart is something like for loops, while loops, if or something else. So in the introduction, this question is a question picking numbers to a sum of 100. We can use math for picking numbers out of 9. To achieve to get a sum of 100, we should add all 9 numbers and pick 2 to make the leftovers 100. So what I mean is that we pick 9 out of 7 and we need to make that 100. But let's say AI1 plus AI2 plus plus AI7 equals 100. AI8 plus AI9. We're going to look about that. That's important. So, for example, let's say A1 plus plus A9 equals S, and I1 and I9 to I1 is all different from 1 to 9. Then AI8 plus AI9 equals S minus 100, because we minused this from here, which makes S minus 100, which is AI8 plus AI9. Now, say hello to me, probably Sahil. This is my new subscriber or my new watcher, but please subscribe. I've never seen you before, but thank you for coming. I'm not sure where you're from. Please put that in the comments. And say hello to me. This is me. This is weird, but anyways, I'm called Junichang in Korean, and I'm doing a YouTube called ATM Teaches Math. So, the idea of this problem is the 9 numbers that are in n, set n, which are natural numbers. You know that if you did math, probably in rate 10 or 11. This is integers zal and natural numbers n, and probably we have other things which I do not know well, but maybe rational numbers was probably r, and irrational numbers was probably I, and I'm not sure about that, but this is sure. Anyways, 9 numbers that are in natural numbers, and we don't know the processing yet. That's why I put all these: what, how, why, when, where, which. So the output is 7 numbers that add up to 100. We should print that. Let n equals leftover of the 2 numbers minimum. If over one case of some 100, print the numbers of the case which has the minimum n. You will not understand what I just said because I just translated that Korean into English, and this is kind of weird. So let's say we have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the ascending order, and maybe let's just say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 makes a sum of 100, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gives us a sum of 100. This way, well, this doesn't make sense, but well, let's say like this. This way, we have 1, 2 left and 2, 9 left. So 1, 2, and 2, 9 left here, and the leftover two numbers minimum is 1 here and 2 here. But we print the numbers which has the minimum n. So 1 is smaller. So this means here is the minimum case, which means we should print out this case 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the ideas in processing, let's just say our input was A1 all the way to A9, and B equals A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, all the way to A9, all summed. Then, let's just say C equals B minus 100. Among sum of two numbers from A1 to A9, we should see if there is not 100, but importantly, a C. If you find two numbers that add up to C, the 7 numbers leftovers will add up to 100. So the first process is we should say 10. Well, anyways, A10 equals, this is declaring the array, and this is A1, A2, all the way to A9. I equals 1 to I equals 9, AI, B plus equals AI. So we get inputted AI, and we add B, we add to B the AI, and we reset it B to 0, because we should start at 0 to make the sum, right? So we did process 1, and we're going to get back to process 2. C equals B minus 100, as we said here. Sort A plus 1 to A plus 10. This means A1 to A9. I'm just going to tell you one thing about sorting an array. If we want to sort array ARR-N to ARR-P, we write sort ARR plus N, comma, ARR plus P plus 1. This is important. Sort means we're going to go in ascending order. For example, let's just say we have 3, 1, 2, and we're going to ascend that to 1, 2, 3. Sorting the array for making it easy for printing later, because we're going to print it the minimum of here. Where is it? We should print the case of minimum n when we did it in ascending order, so that it is easier to find a minimum n, because we need to see at the big cases. So the third process is from I equals 1 to I equals 8, and j equals I plus 1 to j equals 9. So this means if I equals 1, j is 2 to 9. I equals 2, 3 to 9. 3, 4 to 9. And this makes every case counted, because 1, 2, and 2, 1 is completely same. And the thing is, we shouldn't check 2, 2, because this means among 9 numbers, we should only pick it one time, and we pick this 2 times. This doesn't make any sense, so we go from I plus 1 equals to 9. So, if AI plus AJ equals C, then let's just reset AI and AJ to 0. We're just leaving marks to trace it later, so that this is the answer. So we should pick it out, and we should print the other things, because out of 9 we should print 7, and we pick 2. So we break it here. We break the whole thing. Bye, but not here. We should break it here. This is no good, because it only breaks here. We should break this, which breaks this together. So I equals 1 to I equals 9. If AI is different from 0, this is different and this is same. Same. Cout means print in Python. If you're first in C++, please leave a comment. I'm just going to show you not how to solve questions, but a new way, or just an orientation for C++. So print AI, and then this means enter, end line. I'm not sure what they call in Python, but it is just entering. Okay? So if we need to print 1, 2, 3, 4, but in this way, if we put here \n, then that becomes enters. Checking the first case of sum 100 and then printing 7 elements of array is how to solve these questions. So, debugging with math, you're not probably sure what debugging means, but this means making inputs, examples, and outputs, examples, and we put the inputs with math or in the mind by writing like this, and then see if the output is correct. So I did 3, 7, 6, 4, 25, 20, 15, 18, and 12. And then if we sort that, that becomes 3, 4, 6, 7, 12, 15, 18, 20, 25. Then, inside here, we need to find something that makes C. But B equals 110 because if we add all of these up, becomes 110. And C equals 10 because if we minus 100 from B, that becomes 10. So, in 3, 4, 6, 7, 12, 15, 18, 20, 25, we should find two numbers that add up to 10. And we start from 3. Because I equals 1, that becomes 3. And J goes from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, if I equals 3, the first equals 3, A1 equals 3, we go 3 and 3, 4. 3, 6, 3, 7. And this is no good, and yes, good. So 3 plus 4 is not equal to 10. And 3 plus 6 is not equal to 10. And 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. So we break the whole for loop and then we print C. A1 equals A4 equals 0 because 1, 2, 3, 4 and the first and fourth should be 0. And then we print the others which are not 0, which becomes 4, 6, 12, 15, 18, 20, 25 here, which is the same as here, so this is a big okay. Okay, thank you for listening, and my fan mail is aidenteachesmath@gmail.com, and also aidenteachesmathfan@gmail.com, and also Naver for people who use Naver and live in South Korea. Thank you for listening. This was Aiden Teaches Math. Aiden Teaches Math out. Have a good day, and you should study C++ more. And I also want you to study Python and C, but not C# because that's totally Java-ish. Thank you for listening. Aiden Teaches Math out. Ooh.